What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is NFL Weekly Throwdown, Wild Card Weekend. Vinny, you've been doing an awesome job, 55.2%. Here we go. We're breaking it down. I've done like whatever that is, 221 games, 54% clip on average across spreads and totals, plus 890 if you bet $100 a game. Vinny's plus 510 at 55%, a much smaller sample size, but he's killing it. He's a little better percentage. So what do you want from us, folks? We're trying our best. But let's jump into it, Vinny. We have 6 games this weekend. Obviously, you've got the Ravens and the Niners sitting on the bench, watching and seeing what happens. And I will tell you straight up, I have 6 bets in 6 games. So what are we doing next up? We got the Fish. These two teams to face off against each other is perfect because I can't tell you the 2 most overrated teams in the NFL at this point. And for them to face each other at Arrowhead, I'm sure the Chiefs are going to win this thing. But let's see. We have minus 3.5, 44. Making sure that matches I have minus 4 and 44. Vinny, give me your shot on this one because I think the Dolphins are their definition. Besides, we'll get into the Eagles in a bit, but the definition of backing in and looking like shit heading into the playoffs is the Dolphins. Give me your take on this game.
Yeah, I'm going with Kansas City. I think Kansas City covers. I think Miami ruined their play. I think Miami had a shot in the playoffs. So they could have gotten at least mild home field, getting the 2 seed. This team hasn't been able to play on the road all year. I mean, they've beaten the only above 500 team they beat this year was the Cowboys, who they played the NFC East played a pancake schedule this year. I don't see how Miami wins this game. And also Kansas City, kind of like Cleveland. Kansas City's had a top 7 defense all year, even though the offense hasn't been there. I think they're going to be able to hold this Miami Dolphins team in check, and I'm expecting it to be close. So I mean, the 3.5 is a little scary there. Definitely not one of my stronger plays, but I would be shocked if the Chiefs got bounced in the first round at home.
Me too. And I'm going no bets in this game because I think Vegas is pretty right at that 3.5. I have this game 24-20, which is dead nuts with the over-under too. I don't think this game is bettable. I would be shocked. I'm right there with you. I'd be shocked if Mahomes goes out at home. He's not going out at home.
Yeah.
Because the Fish they're at some points, especially early in the year, we thought this was the most explosive team in the league, and they were at times. But at home.
They still are. The issue is anytime they played a defense worth anything, they folded. I mean, even and like
they're a bully who beats up on the weak kid at school.
Yeah, they are just like Dallas, in my opinion. They beat up on bad teams this year, and when they played good teams, I mean, realistically, I mean, they should have beaten the Bills on Sunday, and they just couldn't. The second half of that game, they couldn't figure out how to. Tua couldn't figure out how to throw the ball.
And if you think they're going out to KC and beating the best quarterback of this generation, Mahomes, who's been here and done that, and Kelsey and these guys, they've all been there 1,000 times. They are not going to bend over for the Dolphins.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. I've been joking about it with the guys at work. Like, even though this Chiefs offense hasn't been great this season, at least once in this playoffs, like the Chiefs, it's going to be like a tie game, or the Chiefs are going to be down by less than a score, and somebody's going to have to give the ball back to Mahomes with like 2 minutes left.
Yep.
And
that's why I would never bet this game.
Yeah.
No bets for me. I do definitely lean. Actually, I lean Miami, but only by 0.5 point, and the over-under is dead nuts. Just stay off of this one if you have a brain. If you think KC could blow them out, I wouldn't be surprised by that either, but I'm off it, baby. This is the game to avoid. There's 2 games for me to avoid, and this is one of them.